Hey guys, I'm Matt from Men with Manners, and here are 3 things you should stop doing if you want to be happy. 1. Stop treating other people's misery as a suitable alternative to your own success. Whether it's finding out a peer earns less money than you, seeing an arrogant but successful sports person lose out on a grand final trophy, or a rich person go bankrupt, there's a sick sense of joy when we watch others fail. The reason being, when we see it, it tricks our brain into thinking we've succeeded, because similar to how you feel when you succeed, you're relieved, you feel better about yourself, and there's a feeling of superiority over the person you once were. But the problem is, once those initial happy feelings are gone, you're left feeling flat, guilty, sad, and the cold reality of your own unhappiness and unfulfillment comes back stronger than ever, and you're left believing the only way to refill that void is by seeking out more people's misery. This can create a vicious, unending cycle. And what's worse, every moment you spend taking joy in other people's misery means less time to work on your own goals and aspirations. The lesson here: anytime you're tempted to fill your own success void by seeking out other people's misery, ignore the impulse, reflect on your own goals, and get back to work. It's hard to do this in the short term, but it's the only true route to success-based long-term happiness. 2. Stop subscribing to other people's definition of fun. This was something I learned in my mid-20s when I'd go out on the weekend with mates, stay out all night at nightclubs, all the while wondering why they all seemed to be enjoying themselves and I was quietly hating it. At the time I thought, man, there must be something wrong with me. I clearly don't know how to have fun. But something I learned when I got a bit older was that I just had a different definition of fun. For me, fun isn't loud, repetitive music, overpriced, watered down drinks, drunken conversations, and having hundreds of sweaty strangers invade my personal space. No hate intended to those who love clubbing, it just wasn't for me. When I was in my late 20s, I decided to make a change. So I started spending my weekends going for runs, kayaking, driving along the beach at nighttime, hosting dinner parties, going to wineries, and watching live music at low-key venues. And I loved it. It helped me realize that I was fully capable of having fun. It just wasn't the same type of fun that my friends enjoyed. The lesson here: if you're not having fun partaking in the activities that society expects you to enjoy, don't just assume there's a problem with you. Change things up and find your own version of fun. 3. Stop buying into clapback culture. For those who are unaware, clapback culture is basically when you receive a negative comment online and you respond with something snappy and rude and basically fight fire with fire. The problem is, the people who partake in it are being rewarded with likes, views, and heaps of validating comments from other people. Here's some examples. When an online troll makes an ignorant comment, I'm going to tell him he's a desperate virgin, share his screen name, and get him cancelled because I know my followers will love me for it. Or, oh, someone's disagreeing with my personal beliefs. It's time to gather a bunch of like-minded individuals and collectively send this person hundreds of death threats. Or, a stranger left a rude comment on my Instagram post. I'm going to screenshot that comment next to a video of myself rolling my eyes or pretending to laugh to prove to my followers how little it affected me. As a side note, this doesn't even make sense, because if you were truly unaffected by the comment, you wouldn't have created a response video for it. The problem with this clapback culture is that no matter how clever or cutting or cunning your response to these hateful comments, by choosing to respond at all, you're proving they got to you, which was the initial intention of the person who left the comment in the first place. All they're looking for is attention and to elicit negative emotions. Now, I'm not saying that people who leave abusive, hateful comments online should get away with it, but rather, each time you entertain one of these rude comments with a response, you're moving a step further from achieving personal contentment. The lesson here: ignore the keyboard warriors. It's hard at first, but it gets easier with practice. And once you've mastered it, you'll start to appreciate all the great benefits to your peace of mind and long-term happiness. That's it for now. If you like these points, please drop it a like, subscribe for more, and I'll see you on the next video.